Alright, hello there, and welcome to another Starfield video. Today we are checking out a paid mod. This is Crimson Story Expansion, Crimson Fleet by Nell Drakebane. This is a paid mod that apparently expands your adventures with the Crimson Fleet themed story stuff. This mod is 200 credits. And what it does is it adds a new location to the game called Drift Point, where you can purchase Crimson Fleet ships, you can access all modules, you can hire ship crew members, and acquire Crimson Fleet style clothing. The port is a neutral zone, and NPCs will not be hostile to you. It also includes 3 original enemy POIs and some quests. So yeah, let's jump into it. I did review this on stream on Tuesday. I do a live mod review every Tuesday. If you want to check that out, yeah. I will be extremely forward with you. This is it doesn't do what it says on the tin. And for anybody wondering, like, just if you're the sort of person where you just want the brass tacks, it's not worth it. Because it's advertising something that's not really. We'll get into it. There is actually some redeeming qualities of it, and ironically, if the mod author had focused on those qualities instead of trying to kind of claim it as a Crimson Fleet thing. But anyway, we're gonna jump in and we'll be back. All right, so we're in game now, and the mod does tell you where you can find it. You can find it in the Luton Rock in the Luton star system. We're gonna go there. Luton is over here. See, it's the quest. So the quest mod, the quests itself are kind of they're basically, so it has a unique symbol. Although I've seen that symbol a few times now, and I don't know if like it's just a new symbol that was added into the CK. It's just a kind of a node quest sort of thing. And to be honest with you, if I had have just completely written it off and not checked out the actual location of the node quest, I probably would have missed out on it. So we have this area here, Luton Rock. We're going to exit. I am testing this on Xbox, obviously. So the area itself is quite cool. We've got like it's nighttime, but I do like the lighting. We will change in a minute. Actually, we'll go wait. We'll be back. All right. So it's set up in a way where there's a couple of landing pads with some ships on it, and we've got some we have some kind of was greenhouses with some scientists. I'm not really sure why they're like scientists personally. I don't really understand. So when the mod kind of description initially kind of is telling you that it's like an expansion to the Crimson Fleet, which not really. It ends up lore-wise, it ends up kind of making out that this is supposed to be some sort of like neutral space, that Crimson Fleet are just one of the people. So we've got like the area is kind of cool, but pretty bland in terms of Now if we go back to, as you can see, it looks. When I say the area is kind of bland, I just mean the fact that like these, like it's just kind of repeating greenhouses. There is some stuff over there we'll get to. So there is ships. So the unique ships in the game, they added them, which we will check in a minute. We go over to this gentleman here. The fuck did he go? Oh, there he is. Okay. We have some loot here. Drift Point buying custom ships. A little note. The note basically says, after purchasing the ship, the hatch, based on it being accessible, just enter shipbuilding mode. And to be honest, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm assuming that when you buy the ship, so the ships actually there's one over there, and then there's like 2 over there. And I'm assuming buying the ship allows you to unlock that one. I'm not really 100% sure. Anyway, we'll talk to this guy.
Hey, what can I do for you?
So I would like to purchase, let me see what ships for sale.
I'm sure you can find
So he has the normal kind of accoutrements. He's got the Ghost, he's got the Phantom, the Haunt. He's also got the Prison Shuttle, which is a weird one. I don't know why he has like a... Don't like that he has a quest ship there. Got the Banshee, he's got the Spectre, the Reaper, the White, the Wraith. And then he's got a refurbished Ghost, which basically all he's done is like just popped in weapons on it and kind of upgraded it the highest it can. Now, I personally don't like the layout of these weapons because, as you can see, clearly the mod author doesn't like playing with ships, the aesthetic. Those particles are going to absolutely shoot your landing gear off. This one isn't too bad. Just lasers and missiles. Again, particles. This one's a bit of a weird one because again, you're going to accidentally shoot your missiles off with your lasers. Shuttle. Yeah. This one again, very egregious. Not a huge fan of how these are laid out. Again, I am a shipbuilder. I love shipbuilding. This kind of hurts my eyes. And then this, Jesus Christ, Almighty. Because the other thing too is like, my guy, if you really want your ships to like be the best they can, don't use missiles. Missiles are dog shit. Not dog shit, but yeah. We've got the white refurbished, and then this one is my favorite. It just, look at the engines, they're just extra hanging on. Like, what the hell? But yeah, so he also apparently access to everything. Let's see if that's the case. No. Is that the case? That is the case. Yep, he's got access to everything. Okay, so that's kind of cool, I guess. Right, so if we head to the actual... So we'll go into the main area in a minute. That's where it is over there. So if we go over here behind our ship, you'll notice there's like a little kind of a starboardy thing. Not a huge fan of this, but then saying that... Well, I mean, I don't know how plausible it is, but I could definitely see like a pirate thing. It'd be funny to just like rip up like an artifact and stuff, but they're meant to be using this as a kind of a way to get up to the ship. There's the ship there, another ship there. But yeah, so if we go over this way and we actually go to the meat and the potatoes. So far, not really liking it too much because the ships are a bit egregious. The location is cool, but the layout doesn't really make a whole lot of sense, which is shocking considering what we're about to see. That honestly is kind of impressive. So if we come over here, oh Jesus, this is like the main kind of area. So these are your crewmates. Now, when you actually talk to them, they all have some pretty high-end stuff. Like, they've got 2 3-stars and 2 2-stars, which is kind of insane. I kind of understand what they're doing here. They're trying to make it so you can have Crimson Fleet crewmates without actually, you know... Like, this one has shield system 3. So, like, they're pretty decent captains, but realistically, again, a little bit cheaty.
I'm looking for work.
Now... And you may disagree with me, that's perfectly fine. I just don't like paid mods that are a bit cheaty. Now, if we go over here, you'll notice we have a weapon case. And in here we have a set of legendary pirate armor. So this now is kind of seeming more like, you know, like an alternate start mod. What the fuck? What the fuck? Is that actually what the barrel on that looks like? Is it? I never knew the barrel. Okay, so again, yeah, you just got some kind of Crimson Fleet weapons here, kind of to fit the role. And then we have, like, Pirate Gear Vengeance Enhanced. Vengeanced. Which basically just gives you 50, 35, 50. If you actually go over here and we open this, we get the quest log, which will bring us to our questing location, which we will check in a moment. Gonna open this. All right. So, Crimson Fleet story expansion. We're gonna check. We'll check that in a moment. But anyway, we have some. We have trade hardy kiosks. Oh, an ammo kiosk. Okay, that's cool. Okay, yeah, that's again kind of interesting. So if we go over here, there's like 2 locations. It's like you've got left and right like pumping stations. And you go into them, pump control room left, you go into them and you're like, oh cool. Random Crimson Fleet guy. I don't know why is that locked? And then you just come through here. Again, it's like kind of a cool location. And then you take the elevator. I'll bring you up on top. Yeah, it just brings you up here. Now, if we check out our communication. Long story short, go to Arania 4, cut the supply of Syndicate. You've just arrived at Drift Point, known in hush circles as Port Pirates. Floating deep in neutral space, Drift Point is a haven for outlaws, independent traders, and opportunities for a business without bureaucracy. It's said that anyone can trade here so long as the credits flow and no one asks too many questions. By its reputation, Drift Point isn't lawless, it's balanced. Pirates, freelancers, and station workers cooperate under an unspoken code, keep the peace, keep the cargo moving, and don't bring heat from the major factions. The grey market thrives here, bridging the gap between licensed traders and those dealing in slightly illegal goods. But recently, a balance is starting to fray. A surge of Aurora smugglers, operating under the flag of the Syndicate, has distributed Drift Point's delicate economy disrupted. While some traders on the station dabble in Aurora distribution, most avoid it. The drug is banned throughout the cell system, and the risks outweigh the rewards. Not very piratey, to be honest, because pirates don't care about the risk. Drift Point survival depends on long-term credibility, not short-term high highs. Again, why would pirates care about credibility? Now the community wants action. They need someone capable, someone discreet, to shut down the Syndicate's Aurora pipeline and bring them onto attention. Okay, so we're going to go to Arania 4A. Now, I will say it is a bit annoying that there's no quest markers, but yeah, there's Arania 4. I know it's over here somewhere. Give me a minute. Arania 4. Arania, not Arania 4. Yeah, where is it? Oh, it's I know, I'm an idiot. It's by Olympus. There it is. Oh, no. Wait, I want to that one. There you go. Yeah, I want to go there. Okay. So we jump to Arania 4, and actually jump us to there? No, okay. So Arania 4A is that one, I believe. Yeah, and then we've got Syndicate Aurora Lab. Again, it has like a cool... Again, this is where I think the mod authors should have honestly just put his focus on. Fuck the whole Crimson Feet aesthetic. We'll see when we get there. We're gonna go load and we'll be back. Alright, so we've landed and we've got this really cool POI. It's like really well done. So the Syndicate are there. One of the cool things is it's got like lasers. I'm assuming that's supposed to be like kind of like a laser, like a wiring system. So we gotta go clear out the Syndicates. Where are you, Aurora smugglers? We're here for one thing and one thing only: to get high as balls. There's enemies right out there. We go. Hello. Gonna clear it out. Yeah, so this POI, and this is the only one I tested on stream. This one is like, the POI is very cool and very kind of well designed. And apparently there's 3. If the mod author had have just like sold this as like 3 POIs, like, you know, you get a little kind of a note and it leads you to these POIs, that would have been cool. Packaging it, this is, I feel like this is one of the issues with like, with a lot of kind of like paid mod authors, like, is they have talent, right? But they kind of put it in the wrong, they kind of, you know, put it in the wrong kind of area, I suppose. And this is why it kind of, you'd assume, like, you know, like Bethesda, like, again, I don't know the process or the vetting or verification process for making a paid mod. But I feel like as I was Bethesda and like I was testing this mod, I was like, look, you got some cool ideas here. Maybe focus on, you know, maybe remove the whole Drift Point, or keep Drift Point, but just make it more generic instead of, you know, Crimson Fleet. And just like package this as a POI mod, you know, for 200 credits, getting 4 POIs. Like, you look, they're not Forgotten Frontier level. Like, I'm not gonna lie, they're not very expansive and kind of stuff. But, you know, they're still very, very cool. So, actually, we're supposed to go in there. There's a note in there. Yeah. Crimson Fleet Expansion 001. Again, like, it's really, really cool. Really well designed. Now, in hindsight, you know, now that I'm looking at it and stuff, maybe I'm being, maybe I'm being a little bit too overly generous. But again, I don't think it's, honestly, I will say it's annoying that they've spawned in these ships, but you can't board them. They're locked. And that kind of bugs me because I actually like the color schemes of them. Again, I kind of wish you could have stolen the ships. Yeah, so we come over here and we'll clear out the rest of the areas. Like, the mod author did, like, good work building this. I don't know why they thought, like, yeah, let me make a Crimson Fleet expansion instead of just, like, let me make POIs.
Hey, hold up, reposition.
Hey, what's wrong with you? You're looking kind of sad to me. All right. Alright. Gotta go in there. I haven't actually... I haven't even been inside there. When I did so, I was... Fun fact, little fact. When I was reviewing this, I got to this point and I was like, okay, this is kind of cool, but, like, clearly not really what is advertised. And then I kind of just went back to trying to figure out another paid mod. So we're gonna go... Is this a loading screen? Oh, it is! An Aurora Labo. I don't know why it says Labo. Wait, is this custom? Is this custom? This?
Hey, did you hear that?
Holy shit, it is! Again! Mod author! Why sell it as some Crimson Fleet thing when this is cool? We got an interior location. This is really, really cool. But again, like, if most people, like, I don't know how people, like, buy, you know, paid mods and stuff, but if I had bought it with the intention of it being a kind of Crimson Fleet thing, I probably would have gotten to the outpost, because I'm gonna be honest, the outpost is probably the weakest of the locations so far. I know we've only seen 2. I would have seen the outpost and be like, okay, outpost pretty questionable, just ships are spawned and we've got some, like, cheaty items, and I would have probably just been like, you know what, I'm just gonna get a refund. But this is very, very cool. To press the button. Hello, I'm looking for Aurora. Aurora. Okay, the locked doors. We're not gonna open the locked doors. I do think, though, I feel like if you're a paid mod author, you should know how to make quests. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you, I know questing probably isn't, like, I know it's, like, kind of tricky, but yeah. Holy shit, we're still inside. That's very cool. Again, I'm blown away. Like, if you had a, like, again, we're gonna have to check out the other locations. I think there's 3, he said. Or they said. Like, here's the thing, right? Mod authors, paid mod authors typically, or mod center, but paid mod authors. I mean, first and foremost, you should test this, and, like, when testing it, find people that, like, will be honest. Because, like, if I was testing this mod, right, and you kind of explained to me what it was, I'd be like, look, dude, I don't really get the Crimson Fleet vibes, you know, but I do like the POI layout. Like, this is very, very cool. So do we have any more? Need to double check. Which is that? Is that door open? All right, let's head outside. Aurora Labo. I don't know why it's called Labo. Oh. Oh, cool. Alright, cool. So now we're gonna check the camera, or number 2. Alright, the credits flow smoothly. Aurora remains drift point, other neutral, as long as the credits flow. The Buccaneers, once criminally smugglers detected the Syndicate. Their knowledge of the backdoor routes. Other news reports. Every time a UC gets closer trail, the news influence. Okay, what? Okay, is there more than one POI? Alright, so this is like, hold on now. What does it say? Includes 3 original enemy locations. Okay, each quest. Right, but see, here's the problem. How the fuck do I unlock the other ones? That's full of Aurora. So, I have no idea how I would come across this locked. Yes, locked. So yeah, like I'm trying to see if I can figure out where. This is the other issue with like no quest mods and stuff is that like 001 thing I picked up more than likely was just like a kind of an explanation of this one. I'm gonna really quickly scan the. Oh, there we go. Quest log chest. Lol. I don't know why they're locked. Maybe they're. Are they locked because like the guy maybe he's afraid of like NPCs opening them? Which I mean, definitely possible. Alright, is this going to be the next location? Oh, number 2. Okay. Alright, number 2. Infiltrate Buccaneer's base on Bradbury 1. Bradbury 1, okay. We'll check this. Look at Brad. Where the fuck is Bradbury? Bradbury. Is it? Oh, no, that's Bardine. This is the other kind of thing with no. Oh, there we go. With like no quest mods. You can't fast. What? Oh shit. We'll be back. All right. So while coming up here to get a little screenshot, one thing I noticed the mod author used invisible walls. Invisible walls they should not exist in a Starfield game. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't like that I can't just kind of climb that rock face. It won't let me progress over there. Which, yeah. I understand that, like, it's probably, like, a design choice because you want people to jump up and see this, but, like, honestly, yeah. I do not like that one bit. And I think that's... Yeah. But anyway, we're going to jump to Bradbury and we'll be back. I just can't get over it. It looks like it's really well designed. And I'm stuck. Lovely. I will be back. Alright, we're here at Bradbury 1. Let's exit and check it out. So again, we have a similar kind of layout. Buccaneer's camp. Okay. Again, I like the kind of the kind of the power connectors. Like I don't know, I just imagine that it's using like kind of like a wireless system, which I mean, I know that we can project we can like beam power wirelessly, but not a large amount of power. Yeah, maybe. Oh shit! Oh god! Oh yeah, no, this is me. This is really, really, really cool. Again, mod author. Like, why did you like it's like little side note. Sometimes I'm building a ship, right? Like I'll realize like after spending ages, let's say I'll be like, oh, I want to build like a drop ship, right? And then while building the drop ship, I'll realize that like, you know what? This actually looks more like a fighter bomber or something, you know? And I'll kind of just like honestly, scrap the whole Crimson Fleet pirate thing, remove the cheaty elements and stuff. I mean, the crew having like even then having the crew just rename it, you know, like 3 new POIs and like a little kind of a hub area. Like if you had maybe a little player house you could modify or you could build on Drift Point, like you can't really go wrong with 200 credits because you've like put the work in. You've just kind of advertised yourself very poorly. Also like that the wiring, I believe, is supposed to lead you to the location, which again, that's credit like to you. Like you don't know how to do the quest mods, but you are trying. This movie pipeline runs clean because we make it run clean. Okay. I like that he gives a short and long version, like a TLDR. Head down there. We got another. Is this interior going to be similar to the last one, or is it going to be different? Again, it's it's really good. Oh, already very different. Okay, cool. Buccaneer heavy. Ooh. Hi there. Oh, these are like rogue Crimson Fleet. This kind of reminds me of oh, what's that location in Fallout 4? Is it Evergreen Mills? The area where the raiders live, and you can like sneak in. Again, it's very nice.
You're gonna pay for that.
Am I? Am I really? Yeah, this is a really. Like, I know I'm saying it, but honestly, if this was restructured as like name change, POIs with some quests, like, you know, some note kind of mod or note questing too, some Aurora. Hell yeah! Really? Addicted already? God damn it! You think like being surrounded by Gary the whole time gonna be like an immunity to addiction? All right. Like, you just, this is, yeah, holy shit. This is, like, I know I said initially, but like, about like, it's not, this isn't Forgotten Frontier level, but like, these interiors are really, really good. I know some people may disagree with me, that's perfectly fine, but yeah. My guy. Go back to making POIs and maybe drop a few free ones. Okay, let's not always go paid. I don't. Oh, you didn't. To be fair to you, you didn't actually. You did a free mod. I think they have like a free kind of trackers mod. I'm gonna be honest with you. It's probably also labeled poorly. It's probably not very good trackers alliance questing, and it's more than likely, if it's like this, I wouldn't be downloading it for the like trackers alliance questing. I'd be downloading it for the POIs because these POIs are really, really cool. How do they get the... How do they get... Do they smuggle the fish off of Neon? Again, I like the little laser kind of showing us where we need to... I'm assuming it's showing us where we need to go. Maybe, is it? Is it potentially? Yeah, the Buccaneer boss. Yeah, it is showing us where to go. Okay, I'm gonna... The enemies are pretty tanky. I don't mind that. I like a bit of a challenge, but obviously, because I'm reviewing it, I'm just trying to kill them quickly. You know, we'll leave it there, guys, because honestly, I do think that this mod is worth it just for the POIs. Again, if the mod author was able to make it so that the POIs, as well as them spawning as is, if they spawned randomly, it'd be a home run. But yeah, for 200 credits... Just change the name around, you know? Make it... So here's what I do, right? I don't know if you can. Change the name. 3 POIs and a new social location. New, like, kind of, like, social space, I suppose you could call it. Make the... Keep the quest stuff, like, you know, the quest mod sort of thing with the, you know, with the notes. Make it so that when you first join the... Or when you first spawn in the game... Add the initial note to your inventory, you know, the one that leads you to the first location. And then, yeah, just go from there. That's pretty much it, guys. Let me know what you think, guys. Like, am I overselling here? Do you guys think there's something here? As always, thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and catch you in the next one. Bye-bye.